Hello everyone, Coach Han here, November 23rd, Monday edition of the podcast. Hope everyone had a great weekend. As you know, on Mondays we do weekend recap. So today, hopefully I can deliver some information, some valuable information that what went down over the weekend. So let's get right into it. So first one I'm going to touch on is the COVID-19 impacting the college football. So this is a second consecutive week where at least 15 games has been either canceled or postponed. I mean, this is just the beginning, I think. I think it's just going to get a little worse, unfortunately, with the holidays looming, especially with Thanksgiving and Christmas that I talked about before. Who knows what's going to go down with the bowl game situation. The college kids are going wilding. It seems like the cases are rising nationwide. We'll keep an eye on it. And there's some games that will be happening on Thursday. As you know, this is a Thanksgiving week, so a lot of football will be played on Thursday, Friday. Hopefully that this shortened week certainly helps these players to get it out the door, and hopefully it'll give some time to recover. Just on the side note, NFL has been really strict with the COVID protocol lineup, they say. So what they'll do is they'll trace the players, and if they've been intact with the lineups with the protocol with COVID, they'll put on the list, and the listed player needs to get tested every day, including the game day, to make sure they go through the negative testing. And if it does not go through negative testing, if it comes one positive testing out of those everyday testing, then you won't be able to play on the upcoming game. So they have been reinforced and very strict about those items. So I wonder if college football is going to be able to do that and then step up and kind of reinforce that. We shall see. And second point I'm going to touch on is NBA free agency. Now that has been full force past weekend. It has been a very busy free agency, players moving around from team to team, players getting paid lots of money. So I did a little research to see how players are getting really paid. So usually the All-Stars are getting paid about $30 million a year, which is an enormous amount of money, right? And we call it quote-unquote stars, get $20 million range. And extremely good players get about 10 or 15 a year. And just the solid starters, I'll say the bench players get about $5 to $10 million range. So I'll say out of all the major sports, NBA is pretty much the hand-cut top as far as players getting paid annually. I mean, it's second to none. I mean, you can say football is a dominant sport. Football has lots of positions. So if you're dominant in the position, you can get paid like that. But in the NBA and in a market where it's a global brand, the monies are really big and the players get really, really paid. So that is what's going on with the NBA free agency. And just to touch on another NBA news, I mean, Klay Thompson's injury is just a killer. I mean, dude was balling out in the NBA Finals 2 years ago when Raptors won. We obviously know Kawhi Leonard just teared it up with bringing the Raptors to the championship. But if you remember the game 6 of that, the last ending, Klay suffered an injury which would linger him be out, which led to the season out for the upcoming season. So he didn't play at all last season, and he went through rehab. He was working hard to come back this season. And last week, he was running up a pickup game in LA, and non-contact injury, he tear his Achilles. And obviously that's a season-long injury as well. He needs to go through the rehab, and that's very unfortunate. I mean, I play basketball over 15 years now for myself, and thank God, knock on wood, I never tear my Achilles or the ACL. I mean, it's a very unfortunate scene where Klay will be out of the NBA for 2 full years. And I'm not sure he's going to be in the form of how he's going to be recovered from all these injuries back-to-back years. So prayers up to Klay. We shall see how he recovers and comes stronger of overcoming all these injuries. So lastly, this week's preview. I will be off on Thanksgiving Day and the day after. And for tomorrow, the Tuesday pod, I will be covering little college basketball, which the season starts on November 25th. And also on Wednesday, cover a little bit of NFL and NCAA football preview, what to watch for, a little Thanksgiving tradition. So I hope you enjoyed my pod today. Hope you have a great week and great Monday, and talk to you tomorrow.